And back here on a Thursday morning edition, Cooper Company Live, Jaw Jacker, Lip Smacker, cooking in the kitchen this morning. You ever eaten taco salad at 7 o'clock in the morning, Dr. Reynolds?
No.
Well, you will today be the first time. Thanks for coming up. Your first appearance on the program. You are an announced qualified candidate for City Council.
I am.
District 1.
District 1.
Which is our district. You're our neighbor.
I am your neighbor.
Yeah, you were in the paper over a couple days ago. They mentioned that in there. As of right now, Marty Bruce, former captain of the Police Department, says he's going to run for that same thing. Mignon has held that position forever, hadn't she?
One term.
One term. Oh,
Johnny Crutcher was there before
that's
her.
right.
The legendary Johnny Crutcher.
Johnny Crutcher.
Now, has Mignon said that she's going to be running?
I talked to Mignon. I called her last Thursday, and she said she couldn't commit. Talked to her and her husband, and then I talked to her Friday, and she said, well, I'm just not in a position to commit. And so when she did that, I declared on Friday afternoon.
So she may still say she will seek re-election.
Well, they have until the, 17th
got
to
2 weeks, yeah. I think Jimmy Gill was up here with us Tuesday, and he was telling us about it. He has no opposition.
Harold has no opposition.
Harold has no, and Jim Hickman has no opposition.
No.
Some of y'all get out there and run against these people. That's what it's all about. Shut up, I'll get you join up and run.
What I don't understand, though, is if you're in that position and you like that position and want to continue, wouldn't you hurry up and qualify?
Well, I know Mignon has her mother's in the hospital and the nursing home and other things, and
she's done a good job for the city.
She's been around the city a long time as city clerk and other things.
Let's find out a little about you here. You're a Vietnam veteran?
Yes, sir.
Auburn graduate?
Yes, sir.
Former superintendent of city schools here in Athens?
Yes, sir.
My neighbor?
Yes, sir.
What else do we need to know about you?
Well, I'm a registered nurse. After I retired from school superintendency, I got bored and went to Calhoun, became a RN, and I worked at Decatur General ER and Athens Limestone Hospital. I'm a national officer in Vietnam veterans, and been here since 1988. I love Athens. I watched city government and I watched people complain about it, and so I decided to get involved in it.
Now, Joe Anglin is an old friend of mine.
Joe Anglin is an old friend of mine.
Now, did you take his place?
No, Joe followed me.
Joe followed you, okay.
I followed a guy named Mr. Weisenecker.
Okay, okay. So what do you think about, if you're elected, what difference will Wayne Reynolds being in city council make for the city of Athens?
My interest is in our district. I think that to a large degree, our district has been ignored a little bit. You know, we produce as much money or more money than any other district. And you would drive up and down Forest Street, for example. Why can't we have a turn lane on Forest Street? Coming out of our neighborhood, it's a suicide deal.
Right.
And
especially in the morning.
Any time of day. So those are some concepts of really analyzing and making sure a proportionate money goes to our district, and I don't think that's been happening. There are needs, there are streets. Ridgelawn Street hadn't been paved in 30 years, 25 years, and there are people who just express those concerns. And I want to be a councilman to represent our district, not to play politics citywide. You know, I know that there are interest in all these issues like the library and the farmers market, but somebody has to take care of the district. That's why we represent certain areas.
Are you pleased with the people that are currently in city council?
To some degree.
Which ones are you not pleased with?
Well, to some degree, I think that...
What degree is that?
Well, I think that...
Come on, shout them out here. This is live TV.
I think that, you know, sometimes they're wishy-washy. I mean, I can't tell about the library. I can't tell about some of these other things by reading their statements.
The library director is your neighbor, too.
Oh, she sure is. Ms. Larita is my neighbor. And the issue of taxes, I mean, we've seen several times where they don't say they'll put taxes on, but I'm still, when you get your electric bill, you notice there's still some add-on, you know, adjustments made, and I think that the council should focus on some real Athens things more publicly.
Well, let me ask you. I asked you this earlier. You're good friends with Dan Williams.
Yes.
They represent Dan. Everybody knows Dan. And there's been a lot of speculation, and I don't know if it's just probably rumor or what, as the Dale song goes.
Well, he's helped that.
Yeah. Well, I like to field it a little bit. No truth he's going to run against Ronnie Marks for mayor.
Well, he hasn't declared, and I've been a close friend. We go to church together. I think he's doing a good job in the legislature. I think he's served as mayor a long time, and He wouldn't run unless he thought there was like a 90% chance he'd win.
He's never lost an election.
That's true.
What are your feelings on the new redistricting that was approved by the Republican House of Representatives?
The Alabama...
For the Limestone County.
Limestone County.
Well, it's a mess. I mean, you know, the one thing that you do from the county is you should be able to go to one or two people in order to get local stuff passed. Dog doesn't like me.
Hold it in here.
The dog's playing with Caden.
You know, I got too much activity going on in here this morning, so whoever's in charge of Zorro, can y'all muzzle him a little bit before I have to lock him up in the bathroom?
Oh, great. Now we have Frank yelling at the
Now we got Frank and Caden in charge of the dog this morning in here.
If anybody doesn't come to your show, they need to.
Back to the redistricting.
It's worth the price of admission.
Thanks.
So you're against it. Our neighbor Bill Dunlap's against it, and Ronnie Marks is against it.
I think it's a mess. We've got 5 or 6 people that are in the House of Representatives representing us. So I think we just got screwed. I mean, because you can't get local legislation passed until everybody agrees.
Well, they're all for it. They say it's the grandest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, because they're all carving it up, but they're not from Limestone County, most of them.
All right, well, Wayne, we want to wish you the best of luck. Next time you come on, you'll be paying. So I just want everybody to know that. But good luck. Finally, good to see one of my neighbors.
Thank you.
And good to see you. I know you don't use a sprinkler a whole lot in your yard either, do you?
He's conserving water.
Yours looks about like mine.
Well, Lord will take care of me. It's raining.
Thank goodness. Anyway, Wayne, good to meet you, and good luck in the upcoming election. And
thank you very much.
War Eagle, I'll give you a shout out this morning.
Thank you.
Be the last time. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back. Oh, wait a minute. I got to talk about corn. Corn Day is in Huntsville this weekend, too.
Correct.
Free corn at the Farmers Market. It is at Decatur also this weekend. There's an article in the paper this morning. Is it too late to save corn crop? Not necessarily,
not.
if we get a lot of rain. With that in mind, let's go. Have you heard this song?
I'm sexy and I know it.
I know it.
I am. Thank you.
The song is I'm sexy and I know it, but there's a kid that did a rap, and I'm a farmer and I grow it.
Yeah. Here's that video. We'll be back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.